The Oregon Trail cuts through the state of Idaho, and many of the pioneers use this trail through here in Glens Ferry. But upon getting here, they were faced with the Snake River, which is considered one of the most dangerous crossings along the trail. But some of the pioneers used these three islands as a stepping stones to get across. Is it worth it?
It says here in this pamphlet, Oregon cannot be outdone, whether in wheat.
That's the question many settlers faced centuries ago when migrating west from Missouri.
Lots of lives were lost here, wagons, animals, livestock, property. It could still be at the bottom of the river.
More than 500 miles of the Oregon Trail cuts through Idaho, and the most dangerous crossing, a section of the Snake River along Three Island Crossing State Park in Glens Ferry.
What made it so treacherous was just the amount of water passing through, trying to get your wagon across. If they didn't decide to cross here, hot, dry conditions on the other side.
Park Ranger Kevin Fossen says the pioneers used two of the three islands in the Snake River to cross nearly 200 yards of water.
They'd go to the middle island, to the tip of it, and actually come back upriver a little bit, and then just bring their wagons out right down here.
The third island, Fossen says, was too dangerous to use.
Third island, put them in deep and swift-moving water, so they couldn't use that one.
If they crossed successfully, it was another 90 miles of travel to get to Boise, taking them through what is today known as the Oregon Trail Reserve.
It's a really cool spot to come and actually learn about the Oregon Trail and the folks that went through here.
The reserve takes hikers through 3 miles of trail, following the wagon ruts along the rim of the Boise Valley. The path is lined with signage detailing the struggles settlers faced and their complex relationships with Native Americans. The signs along the reserve were revamped last year to better tell the trail's history.
There's some more historically accurate wording that was put in, and wording that was a little more sensitive to the Native populations than the previous wording.
To do this, graphic designer Antonia Hedrick says she used illustrations and models to captivate readers.
The tribal models are actual tribal members, living tribal members, and they willingly allowed themselves to be drawn and used.
Today, the Oregon Trail Reserve is used for hiking, biking, and learning.
They can hike or ride their bike, walk their dog, and learn a lot about the area just through stopping and looking at the interpretive signs.
And back at the Three Island Crossing, visitors can camp, spot wildlife, and visit the site's history center.
We have this amazing history center here, the Oregon Trail History and Education Center, amongst hiking trails throughout the park, all kinds of fun things to do here.
But the islands are only accessible when water levels are low. Whether you're looking for a new place to hike or learn more about the Oregon Trail, the history that unfolded along the route can be felt with every step. Reporting for Exploring Idaho, Gabrielle Salgado, Idaho's News Channel 7.
I've never heard of anything quite as devastating as this.
Just before the sun came up Sunday, this horse barn caught fire.
It was a little before 7. I crawled out of bed and I thought, what the heck is that?
This longtime resident, who did not want to be named, lives on the same street. He says the facility, C&C Quarter Horses on Little Lane near New Plymouth, is well known for their training program.
These people over here, that's their whole life is horses.
He says he could see smoke and small flames coming from the building that morning. Minutes later, about 40 firefighters from multiple agencies arrived, including volunteer firefighters from New Plymouth Fire Protection District.
And I see a fire truck going down through here, and that was the first one, I believe. And after that, there was dozens of them.
New Plymouth Fire Chief Joseph Wyatt says crews walked into heavy flames erupting from the front of the building.
We ended up bumping up to a third alarm so we can get more water tenders in there. Probably we got it under control within about the first 2 hours.
They saved the barn, but when the smoke cleared, firefighters learned 28 horses died inside the barn. 2 employees from the boarding and training facility were taken to a hospital and treated for smoke inhalation. Wyatt says barn fires are rare here, and even more rare.
I've never heard of anything like it.
So many horses killed at once.
It just devastated my wife and I. That's the most I think I've ever heard that's gone by this way. I've heard of a few passing years ago, different things and stuff, but never 28 of them.
In a community where so many own horses and they're treated like family,
It touches everyone's heart when something like this tragic happens.
everyone feels heartbroken.
I just hope everybody gives them their prayers
15, now 16, and 16, 16, now 17.
Today I am showing my 2025 market lamb. This is Stu. He weighs 127 pounds. I've had him since April. He's been an awesome lamb this year. I really enjoy watching the community come together and be able to see what these kids have been doing all year.
My steer weighs 15 pounds, and his average daily gain is 4.2 pounds a day. Then we raced him to be like this.
And now 12.
You get to network yourself really well. There is a nice paycheck that comes out of it, but also just spending time with those peers that do get to help you along the way and seeing all my efforts come together into one big piece.